Yeah, I could make it taller yet, and it would probably be okay. But I see what you're saying. You can extend the verticality of the drill distance by adding them there. But I will say it isn't that much difference from where these are placed, because the offset is only just a little bit compared to it. We would gain some height, though. You're right.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
So that's kind of the cockpit I'm thinking. It's kind of goofy, but I'm liking it. I'm wondering if we do. Oh yeah, for sure.
So thrusters.
Hardly knew her.
You're gonna have to, cause it ain't going anywhere without them. Better get acquainted.
Like that, maybe? Sure. I'm greebling. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're not at the point to do it, but that looks so neat. Look at it. I'm proud of what I made.
I just have a thought.
Which is?
You don't have to do it. But what if you had the angle blocks go from this window all the way to this yellow thing in the back? Just the top
Uh,
ones, not the
it would
side
have.
ones, just the top ones. Which means you could still get in, but the window would be kind of a capsule kind of thing.
Are you saying kind of like this?
Only with the windows.
Can't. This would have to be taller. This extends beyond all these blocks. The cockpit area does.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I don't
But
know.
you know,
That's not terrible.
no.
It's like a little row cage.
I mean, I was just
I feel
thinking
like if
that
I
would be kind
smacked
of
my
cool.
head into that, it'd be GG's. But still.
Yeah. So I think you
Um,
got everything except for thrusters. And of course, I never think you have enough drills, but
yeah.
that's just
See,
me.
you gotta get used to the fact that these modded drills are faster. It's
They're
just like modded
faster,
thrusters.
but if I put two of them right together, it's insanely fast.
Yeah, just like that. Two of them right next to each other.
They're not right next to each other.
But
I
in
could
terms
fit
of their
one,
but in terms of their
two,
combined
three,
radii, they take
four.
up a ton of space.
I could fit four more on there,
But
and I would chew
like,
through it like nothing, like
so
butter.
let me propose some math for you.
I don't like math.
So if you had, say, a single one by one block, and it covers, say, a 10 block radius from center, which means one block space for 10 blocks radius, right?
Hmm.
Now, if you put another single block in the next block next to that, so say first block is in slot one, second block is in slot two, then your combined total radius is only becomes 11.
Yeah. You know
But
that that's not what I'm talking about. And you know
no,
that
you
that
do.
doesn't even matter with what I'm talking about.
Well, consider so from the perspective of spread, having them so tightly packed is kind of not needed, right? Because they have really good coverage. In terms of rate of consumption,
Hmm.
then doubling them up makes them faster. But
Hmm.
then you run the risk of filling up your cargo so fast, and you feel like, well, this sucks because I don't have enough cargo. Well, then if you put more you have cargo on it, then you're like, well, this sucks because I don't have enough thrust. And then you go, okay, well, now I'm going to do another job, and you fill up, and you go, well, that sucks. I filled up fast, so you add more cargo. You see what I mean?
I see what you're saying, but I'm just
Y-
saying that if I had four more on there, it would go so fast that I could get materials into the truck faster.
I guess what I'm saying is when I find that you uh, drill spam on ships like that, you tend to get irritated because you fill up your cargo instantly.
I do get irritated because I don't have a truck. I have to take it all the way back to the mothership and go all the way
Ah,
back. That's why we built the
no.
truck first.
The truck represents the relief of that fatigue, is what you're saying.
Yes, that's why we built the
Ah,
truck.
amazing.
100%.
Well,
Now,
I
I'm
love the
not
sound of
saying
that.
you have to put more drills on there. I'm just saying my comment was if I put 4 more drills on there, it would chew through the stone really fast.
Sure.
And you switch the conversation over to radius, which is, I agree 100%. You're only
Sure.
gaining 1 extra radius if you put 2 side by side.
Well, the reason I brought that point up was because those are the two juxtaposing issues in my mind when I'm building with drills. So whenever I think about putting two drills really close, I always think it'd be better to space them just a little more because you get the essentially the same effect, right? If there are 10 blocks radii, then having them 3 apart gives you a considerably bigger radius, and you still are basically overlapping enough that you're getting that boosted efficiency of the one spot that's right in front of you that you're really focused on. But anyway, the reason I bring that
Yep.
up is just like not necessarily to argue with you, but rather to narrate to chat what the
Oh, I
primary
understand why
function of
you
the
did
two
that,
is.
and I'm sure chat really appreciates it.
Chat is so in love with the fact that I was pedantic
Yeah.
and and
But
extra.
I am just saying that if you had 4 extra, you would chew through rock way faster than the 2 you have now.
Yeah, I suppose that's not as big of a priority for me. I'm gonna add 4 batteries to this. I don't think two is gonna be enough. In fact, I'm a little nervous about two. Because, well, are these gonna be space bound only?
Well,
I mean, they
currently,
could.
because everything we're doing. Why is the exhaust on? Who's in my truck?
Well, it's just that it's consuming power. It considers when it's locked, I think it's considering the power of the entire grid, and it operates in that if the grid is using 1% power, it's at maximum effect. So I could change that. It's
No,
just when you're
it's
driving
fine.
it by
I just
itself.
want to make sure nobody's trying to steal my truck.
I can put a event controller on here that says that it only turns on when someone's in the cockpit, and that would certainly fix that. But you'd have to put an event controller on somewhere. Speaking of, certainly need one of those on here.
Of course you do.
Oh yes, it's very important.
Just so you know, he loves event controllers because he loves the automation, and I'm the
Oh
opposite
yeah.
of that. I would put a button turning the exhaust off. He wants an event controller saying it can only turn on when you're in the cockpit.
Well, the one thing I really actually like to do, just to be perfectly succinct on it, is I like to set it up based on its connector. So if there's a connection, it turns everything to stockpile, recharge, turns everything off that's using power, basically turns it into off mode whenever it detects it's connected. So all I got to do is pull up something, connect to it, and just walk away. I like that. And then the same thing with disconnecting. When you're in a hurry and you're being attacked, being able to jump in a ship and disconnect and know that everything is going to turn on automatically is so quick. You just literally jump in the ship, disconnect, and go. You don't even think twice. It's something I've always wanted to be able to do in this game. It just wasn't the automation for that. So now that I can do it, I love it so much. I love it so much. Like conditional blocks. Oh my God, they're so good. Um, yeah, okay, I think I am going to start slapping thrusters on it. Just have to kind of visualize what I want the rest of the shape. I think we kind of need to come up at a bit of an angle. Uh, let's start with these. On these corners. This one. This one. Which means we should be able to then terminate really cleanly onto that. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's why I just gotta take a peek at the Moshi. The Moshi's emotions. How you doing, Moshi? You're still feeling evil? Awesome. Awesome. Um,
There we go.
let's slap one of these guys on. And we're gonna need some lights on this thing. So what if we just put those there?
I need to get in.
Those.
No.
And then now. It still messes with me so much to have an even width ship. It's so bad for my brain. I never build that way, so it's just like, what is even happening right now? About 4 in every direction?
Okay, how do I transfer one
How do you what?
item to a different cargo?
Right click, drag it from one slot to another.
Okay,
And when you let go of right click, it'll ask you how many.
okay. I'm gonna put 30. Okay.
4 left, 4 right, 4 back. Yeah, we could. Oh, yeah, we could absolutely tuck 4 forward thrusters right there. Let's use these ones, because we can kind of hide this stuff under here. Forward, forward, forward. It does kind of make those headlights look a little funky, but it'll work. Whatever.
Funky chicken. Okay.
Is that what we're naming it?
No, I don't know what you're naming. I just felt
So we
like
got-
singing funky chicken.
Funky chicken.
So, our
Forward, back.
tanker
We need up and down.
is probably. Did it finish? Yep, it looks like it finished. Finished almost. Two. What are these? Small warfare reactors.
Oh, okay, it might be waiting on thruster components.
Well, I built one. The other one is waiting on reactor components.
Yep.
Needs 79.
Yeah, they're a block that's sometimes hard to build because it requires a lot of gravel.
But that's okay. It has one that's built so we can power the driller as needed. When we're out, I put 20 uranium in the cargo. So we have some uranium there.
Okay.
I could put more, but I didn't want to steal it from Moshi.
Honestly, 20 seems like a perfectly fine number.
I thought so, but that doesn't mean it was. It just means I thought it was. So just so chat knows, I may argue. Some of the time I'm arguing just because...
For content.
well, I like to argue because I honestly think we don't discuss things enough as a society. And if you argue
we do live in a
more,
society.
then you may get a better product at the end.
Sure. What I think what you're describing is like what useful dissent,
Yes.
constructive dissent.
The other thing is that he has like 1 million hours in this game. I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but
I'm approaching 3K.
yeah, I have slightly less than that by a factor of at least a lot. I don't even know, but
I'm curious what your current in-game hours are. You've been putting a lot more time into it lately.
let me see.
Take a quick look on the new and improved Steam.
Yeah, I gotta go in the library. You won't see this because I do not have a scene for this, but Space Engineers.
Squish my face down in here.
I have 546 hours in it.
Okay. Yeah, dude, that is nothing to shake a stick at. 500 hours is enough to feel pretty,
But
you know,
that's, let's
balanced
see,
with this
what
game.
that's,
I have 6 times as much.
yeah. I was trying to do the math. I told you I didn't want to do math.
Yeah, I got you.
So yeah. So usually I will defer, but I may argue before I defer. I
Well,
just feel the
also,
need to do
we
that.
figure if we do nothing but agree with each other, that's kind of boring too.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay, sure. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. It's more fun if we have banter.
Yeah. So just
Um,
so you know, we get along great. It's just,
yeah, we
sometimes we
actually
just gotta,
we don't hate each other, I
yeah,
promise.
we gotta argue it on
The fun
occasion.
thing is before Veggie and I streamed together, I met him in real life, so I actually know this dude.
And
He
I
knows
know
me.
him too.
Dun dun dun.
I know,
Plot
big
twist.
shocker. Big
Plot
shocker,
twist.
people. I think that deserves one of these. Yeah,
One.
mess with the punishment, you get the
Uh,
pain.
it's true. It's true though.
Yeah, you definitely gotta get some sleep. 3:15 a.m. and you gotta get up tomorrow. So yeah, see you later. Glad
Hey,
you could stop by.
we really appreciate you having here, Miguel. It was really fun. Thank you for chatting us up. 3:15 a.m. with a funeral tomorrow. Hey, buddy, please get some sleep. Hope you have an all right time at the funeral, and we'll be thinking about you. And join us. We'll be back on next Tuesday at 7 p.m. We'd love to see you. Give us a follow to keep notified, and take care, my friend. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. You already did give a follow. I forgot. You followed earlier.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, take care, buddy.
Okay, this is coming together.
I think so.
Yep. You got some thrust. You would think in space, if I don't have my jetpack on and I'm just kind of floating here, I wouldn't fall.
Oh, I have artificial gravity on.
I know, but I can go way back here. Should be no artificial gravity. Do I still fall? I'm moving. It's weird.
Because you'll carry your momentum. Yeah.
It's just
There you go.
weird.
That's the gravity range.
Well, don't. I
It's
can't
pretty
see
big.
it. I can't see it on my screen, so it's only on yours.
Oh.
But that's okay. I don't need to. I just it's weird that, it makes me fall and I'm in
Well, because
space. I never expect it. I understand how it
yeah,
works. I just
because you
never
carry your
expect it.
momentum.
I just never expect that I turn
Uh,
off my jet and I immediately fall.
oh,
That's
I'm
all.
dying. Okay, I'm okay.
You think so? You better get inside, son. Better
I was
get
trying to.
inside, son.
I was tweaking the gravity generator range so it didn't seem like you were super far away and it was still coming into play. Because that's. Yeah, it was that huge. I'm not gonna lie. Something like that. There you go.
Yep.
I can just turn the whole thing off too. I mean, we don't have to have the gravity generator running.
No, it's fine.
If you, in fact, it might be a good idea just turn it off for the time being.
That's fine too. I don't care. I
There
got
you go.
mag boots.
We're in 0G. It'll make it easier to build.
Whee!
Okay, so what I'm thinking is trying to figure out what the heck to do with this angle here. Maybe I just don't overthink it. And I just do this. Just carry this all the way through. And do the same thing on the underside, and we'll repeat the pattern on the other. This is why creative mode would be so nice, because I could just turn on symmetry and do this. And then come back and project it. But I am not going to unload the game. We're playing actually on a local game rather than a server. We just don't have the resources or the interest right now to host a server, though we have in the past. We might again. If y'all really want to have a community server, we might consider it, but we just haven't had a lot of interest in it lately. And we've just kind of really started this series, so
Mm-hmm.
um, this one. Oh yeah, that'll work. Which means I need this one this side. There. Well, it's nice to have Miguel in the chat. He was quite talkative, but it does sound like we're on very different times, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. So he.
Also, going to sleep for a funeral the next day is that's a tough sleep.
It is.
But, yeah. Oh, and of course, we had pop-ups here earlier. I'm not sure if he's still in chat or not, but man, it was good to see him again. I was just thinking about him. I see him in Steam all the time, and it's always nice to see someone we haven't seen in a while.
Mm-hmm.
How do I commit the rest of this? Do I just carry these lines in? Just like it, yeah, we just carry these in. Whatever. Best not to overthink it. We want to get this ship working so we can get on the scout for some platinum. Of course, I don't really like
Remember,
making.
your connections need to be set auto park off.
Oh. Well, no, actually, in this case, I would use P for these.
Okay.
But thank you for reminding me. That's a very, very good thing to try to remember. Definitely makes this thing look boxier. So let's do the thing that we did to the bike to this and see if we like that.
I'm working on the trucker.
What you doing?
We're naming things, getting the connection in the toolbar. Then I was going to go see if there's anything in the asteroids close by.
Yeah, you can always scout, and I can always catch back up with you.
And turning these auto park because I'm pretty sure if I hit P and dump the drillers that somebody might get angry.
Oh, that's not how we did it. Okay, gotta remember the pattern. So we started with these. Yep, started with this one, jump to this one on either side of it. And one there, and one there, one there. This guy went here. Oh my god. Block placement sometimes gets really funky. Okay.
Right, left, up. This is the one I want. That'll be a switch lock. Okay.
So that, a little bit of that. There we go. That looks right.
And you will be a switch lock.
So that.
We can do auto lock. Nah, that's not too auto
Cover
lock.
this
I
stuff
don't like
up.
that. Okay.
Yeah, auto lock messes with me.
I was doing the mag plate. It's like, that could be auto lock. And I said, nah, I don't think I really want it to lock unless I want it to. So.
Yep. Yeah, most of the time, it'll just mess you up. I mean, it depends on the circumstance. There's arguments for using it either way, but most of the time, auto lock is just like, what happened? Why am I stuck? Oh, okay.
Okay, now I just gotta find an asteroid that's close by. And, oh, I don't have that on either. G. U. Does this have an antenna? Yeah, it does. So let's go to 2. Let's go to 1. Let's put you there. Toggle box on and off. you. We'll put you there. Cargo box on. Okay.
You know how we have in our random quote generator, we have one that is somebody said something about the weather.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say right now, we probably need one for somebody said something about the game not crashing or about the game
Uh-huh.
running a little too smoothly.
And
Because
I worked really hard on technical difficulties, and I haven't had to use it.
yeah,
Not
well,
that
I
I'm
don't know. I mean,
complaining,
are
by
you
the way.
telling me you want me to crash the game on purpose?
No, I am not saying that at all, because I can just hit it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy for us to crash the game. We don't have to try that hard.
No. Oh, this
Uh,
just so looks like a truck when you're...
this looks like a what?
Looks like a truck when you're driving around with the fire and everything. It's...
Nice. It just needs a proper paint job now, don't you think?
Could be.
Or are you liking the stark white look?
Kind of digging this white look, but may want to do something with the texture, but we'll see.
Sure.
Iron and silver.
Think we are using the plastic texture on it, which is the newest one they've added with
Yeah.
the automations pack.
Did you want iron or silver?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Do you have any specific feelings about it?
I don't know what we need. I know I'm looking for...
So there is the cargo manifest in the front of the Moshi. You can always check to see what our count is on stuff. But I can take a peek here at it if you'd like.
I think we're looking platinum. I just found close by this iron and silver. So, if we don't need it, we don't need it. I'm just doing a scouting mission
Nice.
with the truck. Thought I put more forward, but maybe not. Do you not have anything there, buddy? Cobalt. Found cobalt. Don't think we need that either.
No, not really. Okay. So then we just cover these with half blocks? No, we cover these with solar blocks, of course. Let's just go with black, because I don't really know what color I want yet. These are a modded block. We're using King's solar blocks. Let's see. Yep, King's solar panels. They come in one mod, and they come in blue, black, and amber colors. And what I like about them, that one of these little solar panels produces as much power as a full-size solar panel. So these are cheap and produce a lot of really useful power. They cost as much as a small block you think a small block would. So they're cheap, but very, very productive.
I'm partial to blue.
And you're partial to blue?
Yeah.
As far as the truck color?
No, the solar panels.
Oh, the panels, I see, yeah. I see what
Do
you're
we
saying.
need gold?
Actually, it'd be really good to mark that. I don't think we need it right now, but it would be good to mark that, because gold is not easy to find. We only have 8k of gold, so it'd actually be not a bad one. Not a bad one to have marked.
Okay.
I wonder if I can do this. But I could. Can't do that. That. Interesting. I could do something like this then. Interesting. Oh, I gave it a face.
Yeah, usually do.
I didn't mean to, but I gave it a face.
Where are you at? I think I came that way. So is your antenna on?
My antenna? Moshi's antenna?
Moshi.
Yeah, I think so. I can double check though.